Alright everybody, going for a 2-night hammock camp. We've just got to John's and
Hello. I'm here too.
yeah, so we're going down by the riverbank. It's going to be wet and windy, but the weather always says that, so it might be wrong again.
Big grand.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Still got my Gore-Tex to put on. Just sorting out my bag.
Here we are at the conker tree.
Oh man, it's nice. Look at that. Conker.
Nice.
Right,
That's a
Tim.
good size one, that.
I challenge you to a conker game, and I still can't believe that's illegal in schools.
Challenge accepted, sir.
Right. Let's pick some conkers.
Oh, they're splitting on the tree, look at that.
Aye. Oh, there's a good one there.
Oh, that's got a knuckle on it.
Oh, is that a chegger?
Look at that.
They're still a bit small up here, man.
That's a fair size of a one.
Yeah,
that.
but remember the ones when you were a kid, they were like the size of your fist? Or maybe that's because we were small as kids.
Yeah.
Look, they're actually sitting loose on the ground.
That would never happen. I remember you used to have to pretty much climb to the top of a tree to get ones later in the season.
Now
like
that's a good conker. Look at that one.
Ah, that's a size, that, John. A nice shine to them.
There's my haul of conkers, Tim.
Nice.
It's a good start, like.
Yeah, it is.
Enough to have a good game with.
Here we are on the path. The beginning of the path. Looking forward to this. It's been ages since we've been on the riverbank. We've been up in the woods, but so as you can see, we're having a bit of a revamp of the riverbank camp, getting it winterized and ready for the storms.
It needs it, like.
More up this path over here.
Yeah. all the nice logs we'll put stack here for our fire guard. Just careful because some of them might have wire attached to them.
That's the wire you want there.
Right.
Heaviest bit of the whole place.
Good old drain cover. Right.
Right there.
We need to peg in that side first.
Just about there.
Do you want to hold this while I get the peg?
Definitely built to last. It's pretty much fully dark now. It was about 5 by the time we were getting out here, so I've had battery problems with the cold, so I've just had to leave it alone and let it charge up and then warm it up to be able to use it. And John's been busy setting this wall right. It's nice and tight in there, like you can be down where the fire's going to be and don't get any draft at all. I've got my hammock and my tarp, everything set up in here, ready for a nice comfy night. I've got it pitched about as low as I can muster to get it out of the wind. It's already picked up quite an amount and it's meant to get up to about 25 miles an hour.
Rivers starting a lot like. Roots. It's gonna have to be an on-surface fire, fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many roots down in there.
Yep.
Oh well, it'll still be warm.
Still be grand.
Hey.
Just split this amazing log. Obviously, a lot of axe lovers will be swearing at us for this, but it works. And at the end of the day, it's a tool to be used, really, isn't it? Look at that.
Nice. Some good wood.
So hot.
It's always one that doesn't cooperate.
You know. love them split logs, eh? Walworth.
Hammering your axe with a stone.
I'd do it again.
Just got coffee on the go. Really enjoying this heat. Well, that's me in my hammock now. Not been a lot of recording tonight, I know, but probably best that way, save some of the footage for the daytimes. We've got a funny hammock setup going on. That bit of camel there underneath my tarp is John's tarp, and he's like all the way along the length of my my tarp.
I'll tell you one thing, it's freezing.
Aye, it's a cold night. There's a lot of wind. So yeah, I'll show you that in the morning. It's quite a funny setup. At least he takes the brunt of the wind off my tarp. Anyway, catch you in the morning.
Morning. It's a windy day. Real windy. Very comfortable sleep. About 10:30 in the morning.
First round of bacon has begun, and there's plenty more to go at. It's a bit of a grim morning, really. It's really cold and
wet.
Yeah, and windy. Not as windy as it was like when I first woke up, but still pretty heavy gusts. Well, we've taken to ground. We're
Saves us being blown away.
Yeah, being a bit of a floor dwelling group because it's really windy up there.
It is. As soon as you stand up past the walls, man, the winds just hit you.
Yeah, we've opened the front bit of the fire up and getting full frontal heat. Just starting to get dark. There's not been a lot of filming going on today. We've been doing a lot of back and forwards and a lot of building of stuff and getting this shelter sorted. Getting wet, and also my phone dying constantly because of the cold. So I've spent more time charging my phone than actually using it. It'll be on 70%. And I'll use it for 2 minutes and it'll die and say the battery's dead, and then I'll charge it for 5 minutes and it'll go back to being at like 50-60%. It does not like this cold. If anybody knows of a decent iPhone 6 case that is pretty good against temperature, against the cold, let me know. Don't know whether such a thing will exist or whether any form of rubber around it will make any difference, but be worth a try. So John's just getting some burgers out of his food bag. We're gonna get a meal on the go. We're all pretty damn hungry. And it's very wet. Been a very wet, very blowy day. Good though. Still had a really good time. Been really enjoying it. Just got a coffee. It's just what I need. I'm warming my feet by the fire. There, that's a lot better. Head torches on the go.
I can actually see now.
Yeah, burgers. Look at these burgers, everybody. Oh yeah. I've got this hot rock from the fire, and my feet are a bit damp from walking around in the long grass for ages, so yeah, I'm getting a bit of warmth in my toes. And some warmth in me from coffee. Oh, mega warmth. It's the beginning of a great feast here.
I may as well just wrap everything in bacon.
Bacon on this, bacon on
You
this.
can never have too much streaky bacon. Like, this is how you should care of a turkey. There we go.
Oh, okay, that's some bacon there.
That
That's
is-
a bit more bacon.
And we might as well put a little bit more bacon.
Oh,
Streaky bacon.
that's,
Streaky bacon and turkey, streaky bacon and pork stuffing, vegetables and potatoes, giant Yorkshire puddings and Bessie's, doesn't get better than that. Loving it.
carrots.
And did I mention bacon? God, that thing is the hottest thing.
John trying to approach the fire so that he can cook on it.
Oh my
Throw
God,
things in and then run away.
That is hotter than the surface of the sun.
Shield your face, John, shield your face.
Wow.
That's a good like 1.5 to 2 feet of just pure heat,
Magma.
flames and embers. It's very nice. So yeah, food's in the heat, on the way to being cooked. I'm looking forward to it. Wow, that is a heat wave.
That's gonna cook it from all sides.
It's cooking me from all sides.
Me too. My welly's gonna melt to my leg.
Oh, it's like a heat wave you get in a sauna when it's like.
We don't even get summers this hot.
No, we really don't. I'm kind of glad though. I don't think I could deal with days upon days of this heat. It'd destroy me.
Me too. 4, 5.
Pretty cool. And a good size as well. Look at that.
Let's leave that. That's going to take a while. Seems to be a very slow temperature probe.
Looks real tasty. The stuffing parcel over there. Sizzling.
Oh yes. Wow. Oh yeah. That is totally well done. I want to wrap this back up and set it on the side and Get the veg on.
Nice.
That wind's picking up again. It's raining too.
Yes.
So we've actually made the roast dinner. Oh, out the gravy's been made out of the veg water. Saves us collecting more water.
That looks really nice. And for dessert,
And they're just Tim's.
just to get a perspective of how windy and stormy it's been, I thought I'd come out and away from camp. It's fairly gusting. Right, so we've just come and I've got signal, and where the blue dot, that's pretty much the storm right there. We've got a yellow warning for wind over the next few hours as it changes. See, we're still getting some strong rifts there and it'll clear up later. But yeah, rain.
Hello, the front that has brought quite a lot of rain for some of us through the day today will gradually sink its way southwards through this evening and overnight. Quite windy conditions accompanying that front, but there is some drier weather pushing in through the latter part of the night. This is how it's looking through this evening and overnight. The rain gradually starting to push its way southwards. We have this warning for the strength of wind, 50, possibly 60 mile per hour gusts.
Oh, wow.
So by
I love it.
evening's rush hour, there are likely to be some impacts in places. We're likely to see branches, possibly even one or two trees down. Lots of
Trees down in the lot.
Also a good deal of surface water around. Temperatures overnight as a result of all that cloud and rain holding up fairly well, but just starting to turn a little bit cooler from the north. So it's a windy start to the day tomorrow and a damp one for some of us, but the front fairly quickly clearing the far south and already this much drier, brighter.
So there you go, people, 50 to 60 mile an hour gusts. That's quite some weather. Well, there's some fair wind out there. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Nice and comfy and warm. See you in the morning. It's so windy. Try to wait for another gust. Wow. I know I said I'm going to sleep. I'm probably just gonna lie here for a few hours listening to this. There's some wind. Morning. What a night last night. That was heavy wind.
Well, at least the weather station wasn't wrong for a change.
Yep, the weather was bob on. I'd definitely say 60 miles an hour.
And the river's on flood too. It's like literally 4 meters away from the other side of my setup.
The river has risen quite an amount too.
And the fire's still going.
48-hour fire.
48-hour fire.
That's what we want. So, having a nice comfortable morning in my hammock and getting my mind prepared for standing up. Still quite windy, but it's actually been bright for the most part of the morning, which is nice. Big difference in the weather from last night. It's a lot calmer. It's been trying to rain on and off a little bit, but nothing too severe. Still quite nice and bright, which is good. I was just saying to John that I think that was probably some of the most full-on wind we've camped in. We've camped in stronger winds, but we were in more sheltered locations. When we camped in Storm Desmond and the other named storm that I can't remember the name of, we were up in the top woodlands and it was obviously a lot more sheltered than this was just battering us full on. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It's a fair experience. I'm gonna get up. So this is the setup for the last 2 nights. There's my hammock and tarp. Right in front of me was John in his, taking the full force of the wind, coming from right over the valley. And here's the shelter. John in his shelter. All moss-filled gaps and full moss wall at the back. So you can see that strip of water over there, that's where the river usually is. And we woke up this morning and it's here. Yeah, that's where it usually is. And now it's about, I'd say, 5-6 feet away from the edge of the shelter. Not very much left of that log. It's a fair size last night. Just waiting for coffee to cool down a bit.
River coffee.
River coffee.
River coffee.
Well, there's the end of another great camp. Everything packed away. Just got my Gore-Tex trousers to put on and a bottle of water to carry out. still quite a nice day. Good spot. Right on the edge of this big steep banking.
I know, I've managed to get myself into a position where I can turn around.
Making a decent pace through the woodland now, through all the mud and the thorns and holly bushes. It's been a really good camp this time. I've really enjoyed it. Been a great experience. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.